Welcome to Rica Subtest 3 online test preparation course presented by ricatest.com. There are three types of reading assessments you'll need to know for your Rica test. These include entry-level assessments, monitoring of progress assessments, and summative assessments. Let's look at each individually. Entry-level assessments are given to students before a lesson or unit begins. The entry-level assessments help indicate which students will need more support. Let's look at a specific example. A third grade teacher will teach a series of lessons to help meet the third grade reading standard of determining the central message of a story and explaining the key details from the text. Before she begins teaching this skill, she should give her students an entry-level assessment to determine which students have already acquired this skill. In order to give the entry-level assessment, this teacher asks her students to read a short story and write the central message of the story using details from the story. This assessment allows the teacher to understand which students have already achieved the standard, and most importantly, which students will need extra support. The second type of assessment is called the monitoring of progress assessment. This is an informal assessment, meaning we use the spoken form, not writing, and this is given to students in the middle of a lesson. Here, the teacher reads aloud a story to her students. Suddenly, the teacher comes upon an important part of the story. She stops and asks a comprehension checking question, such as, what message is the author trying to say here? But instead of one student answering, she instructs the students to think, pair, share, where the students take a moment to think about their answer. And as they think of an answer, they show the teacher a thumbs up. Then the teacher says, pair, share, and the students turn and talk with the partner sitting next to them. During the monitoring of progress assessment, the teacher closely observes and listens to the conversations while checking for student understanding. The teacher may not be able to hear every response from this question, so the teacher will ask multiple comprehension checking questions throughout the read aloud as part of her monitoring of progress assessment. The monitoring of progress assessment indicates which students are making adequate progress toward meeting the standard being taught. The third type of assessment is the summative assessment. These are formal, standards-based assessments given at the end of a lesson, unit, semester, or even year. And these are used to determine whether students have achieved the standard that was being taught. Feeling nervous about taking your Rica test? Click the link in the description below, get full access to this Rica test prep course, and start feeling prepared for test day.